Welcome to Saving History. I'm SCdigger, and today we've got another in our series of how-to videos as we go through a quick start guide for the Teknetics G2 Plus. Now this is just a quick start guide. This is how we set up the G2 Plus for relic hunting here in good ground in the low country. Certainly use this to get yourself into the field and then experiment with the numbers to see what works best for you. Okay, so since this is a quick start guide for using the Teknetics G2 Plus, I'm going to skip all the unnecessary explanation and excess detail of everything and simply show you how we set up the machine for relic hunting. So let's go ahead and get right to it so you can get this machine out in the field and get hunting. First thing we're going to do is we're going to turn it on. Alright, so power button. It does all of its cycling. And we're also going to set what's called gain here. We like to run our gain all the way up to 100. So that's the first thing I do. Once it powers on, I set my gain to 100. All right. So now the next thing we're going to do is I'm going to lower my discrimination just by simply pushing the negative arrow here, the minus arrow. And that's going to put my discrimination down on 0. It's going to give me maximum depth. It's going to let a lot of targets in. Now, first time I push the menu button, you see the light comes on. I don't need the light. We got a lot of sunshine, but if I wanted to turn the light on, I simply go to the light bulb, comes on, and go plus, and it gets brighter. I don't need that. All right, next option here is volume. The unique feature of this machine is that you can set a separate volume for the ferrous and non-ferrous targets. That means that you can make the non-ferrous louder and the ferrous or iron signals lower to actually complete silent. I like to hear the iron, but I don't want it where it's just going to be a lot of noise in my ears. So we set our volume at 13. That means 13 means that the non-ferrous tones are at the max 10. And the ferrous or iron targets are at 3. Next, we'll set my V break, and this is going to be the point where you have the separation between low and high tone. So I'm going to bring that V break right down to 39. So everything under 40, 39 and below is going to come in as a low tone. Everything 40 and above is going to come in as a high tone. So that way I can still run my 0 discrimination but still have separation of what the targets are. Now for relic hunting, I don't use the notch. So I'm going to keep my notch width at 0 and regular notch at 1. That's as low as it goes. And so I'm ready to hunt. So here's a quick review. Discrimination at 0, no light. Volume at 13, V-break 39, no notch. So now the only thing I have left to do now is to ground balance the machine. This has computerized ground grab. So what we're going to do is go here to the all metal knob, the threshold knob, and we're going to turn it on until we get a audible tone. And right here you got the GG button, the menu button, that's a ground grab. We're going to push it and hold it in, and we're going to pump it over the ground till we get a constant number. And I'm coming right in right 25, 23, and it's matching up pretty close. Once I've ground balanced, turn it back down in disc mode and I'm ready to hunt.